everyone, Kate here with a speed build of a 6x6 house, 2 stories. I have seen these 6x6, 5x5 challenges and thought I'd give it a go, see how it went. I have never built a house trying to stick to like a particular size, so figured I might as well try. Here I am trying to lay in a bathroom. Which I think honestly was one of the harder parts of sticking to such a small size, is trying to get a bathroom in there that's functional. So I ended up with a very small kitchen. This actually wasn't too bad of a challenge by the time that I had finished it. It went a lot better than I thought. I thought that perfect like nook after the square was great for the shower because they could still get into it just fine. This build didn't use any custom content in it. Honestly, the game had like updated itself and you have to like reload the custom content, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna play and do it without any. So this is all standard content, the OG content here. I put those shelves up in the back, and actually I think I changed them like multiple times throughout because I couldn't, I don't know, yeah, there I go again. Couldn't really decide what I liked. Another thing hard to fit in is that trash can, which is necessary and just takes up so much room. And anyways, I thought tucking it by the stairs was a good solution because there's nothing else that actually I think goes over there much, so why not? Yeah, I liked these boxes that I'm putting down here because, well, I live in a small, I live in 900 square feet, which is, I don't know, depending on where you are, maybe not small at all, but coming from a 3-bedroom house before this is very small now. And we have boxes like underneath our TV stand as well. Like any kind of storage you can get is definitely necessary in a small house. The only thing, I think I was trying to figure out something to put on the wall here for in the bathroom. One of the things that I don't particularly like about this game is when you drop the walls down, you kind of lose the objects that you put on the wall, which I understand why. But I almost always play with the walls all the way down or half down, and I never see my objects on my wall, which is kind of disappointing because they're usually decorative and pretty. And I like that I didn't paint the walls or put down flooring until after I had already decorated the whole house. So I'm a big fan of this bed that came with City Living. I think I've used it in every house I've built since City Living, and I'm also like totally in love with this dresser and the suitcases. I just think both are so adorable. I love the dresser, the one where it's like dark wood and it has kind of like a tribal-y pattern on the drawers, that colorway of that dresser. I just really, I think, yeah, the dark one there. I didn't end up going with it because it didn't match very well, but here, I like this bed too, actually, a lot as well. I think it offered something different than a lot of the other beds. I'm glad that there were some more modern beds with the City Living update. I don't have all of the expansions for The Sims. I just have Get to Work and City Living, and I don't have any of the like small packs at all. So for me, I really love the stay-at-home working aspect of City Living. Like I really love those career options, which is the whole reason why I actually got this expansion. I don't just buy all of them just because, I just pick out the ones that I like, and that one kind of gravitated towards me, and I've really enjoyed it. I think a lot of the content is really great, and I love the careers and working at home and kind of doing things at your own pace and having, I don't know, a little more control of what your Sims are doing at their job and how well they're doing things. So I love it. I'm also a big fan of this railing that came with this game. I love the mod railing. I think it's something nice and new, and here I am trying to figure out posts to go here. I think I entirely changed this later, but basically I felt like if you were going to have a small house, you should have an outdoor area, because when you can't, do something indoors, you can have no confinements outdoors with space. I This kitchen I love. I use these cabinets so much. I think they're great. I love their industrial, edgier look to them. I also think they're super practical. I love that they have like the pull drawers, um, not so standard as like traditional cabinets, like the two on top and the one below. I think that's really cool. I tried this planter thing here, which looked too even, too like repetitive in the plants, so I ended up not going with it. But those planters are like, I love them so much. So I went with the hedges instead, which still looks repetitive, but it's supposed to, so I think that was fine. And I originally wanted like a fence here on this wall, but there wasn't anything. I kind of was looking for like basically like a decorative wall, like a sculptural wall kind of thing. Like I was thinking like Palm Springs, they have a lot of those cement block walls with the cutouts in them that you can kind of see through. So that's what I was kind of going for, and didn't really find anything that suited that. Maybe I should download some more things to do it, but oh well. And here I was just kind of giving some coverage again, like rainy day, kind of be able to still be outside, and wanted to put a pool in because, again, small space, which doesn't necessarily have to be, obviously, like there's the whole small house movement trend, and that's not just due to finances or anything. It's, just compacting your life, not having a lot of stuff, not having a lot of clutter, simplifying, which doesn't mean, your house has to be boring or not exciting. So why not have a pool? I wanted to put a little patio outside again because there is no actual dining area inside. So if you're having guests over, it's kind of nice to be able to dine somewhere. And I have all these walls and the hedges up for privacy, and kind of wanted to continue a little bit of that privacy feeling. Especially because, it's a small lot. It's not like you have that far of a distance in between your neighbors. So I continued the hedge around the pool and then put in the sculpture over there just to give it a little more interest, a little more modern feel. I was trying to figure out windows here, which I actually had move objects on sheet, which didn't, kind of probably screwed me up in the long run because I was like placing windows where they wouldn't work. But I hate that I couldn't put a window above that door. I probably could and just leave it, but it was glitching and just covering up, which I don't like when that happens, when you can like see the drywall through the window. So on this side of the house, I was trying to do like a vertical garden, basically. I was more thinking of like a vertical herb gardens sort of thing, which is why I started with lavender. I really like the tall, kind of thin look of this particular plant and thought it fit in really well, but I think I ended up I did end up doing something else, and the same one that's just all green, that one, I really like that, and the whole thing was supposed to look like basically a vertical garden of kind of herbs and stuff, just to give that side of the house a little more interest, because the staircase is there, and the windows weren't really working out, so I wasn't going to have windows on that side of the house, which to me looks a little strange. So I thought I would just use that as basically a vertical garden. I don't know how they were going to get up to the top to trim anything off to use, but oh well, they can figure it out. It looks pretty. So, and I really love the copper roof on this one. I love it in general. I love the metal roofs in this game. I'm so glad that they have a metal roof in it. I just love it. I think it adds a nice modern element. And I did palm trees. Not that this is a very beachy area, but I was kind of going for a slightly like Palm Springs inspired home. So I did do the palm trees, and I also put the rocks down there just to give a little personality and kind of ground those little rock walls there. I normally don't do this paint the dirt thing near plants. To me, it just takes too much time. it doesn't take much time at all, but it takes too much time for me to actually want to do it in every house. But I thought I'd do it in this one since I was recording it, and I do think it adds a nice element of, I don't want to say realism, but it adds a more realistic touch than having the plants like go into the ground and have the grass look totally normal, because that's not how things generally look. I love these pipes that came with City Living, like the industrial pipes you can put on the wall. I love them. I haven't used them in any build, but I really want to do a very industrial home that has like a bunch of those pipes hanging out and the vents and stuff like that. I think they're so unique and untraditional. So I can't wait to do a house with all of that. And I think I was putting a bird bath. Oh, during this I was looking for a specific gardening decoration, the gardening can with the gloves and stuff like that, and I was having the hardest time finding it. But I think this is almost done here. I was just picking out wall color, going with, the tile that I chose in the bathroom and this behind the kitchen is beautiful. I love this tile that they added with City Living. I think it's just gorgeous and simple and a beautiful color. And I'm super happy here. I was trying to put the decorations up, which I was having the darndest time because the sink was pulling things over. But yeah, this tile is just super beautiful. I'm really happy they put it in there because of all the wall things, I feel like the tile that comes with the games is probably the most lacking. I've downloaded not a lot of tiles, but just very specific tiles to use instead. I almost never use any of the tiles provided by EA. Just aren't my style, a little too traditional, not modern enough. I love this decor on these shelves. I thought about, and I think I did try putting cabinets up there, but I just love the open shelving. I think if you're gonna live in a small house, you're very purposeful with the things that you keep. The point is to have very little clutter, at least if you're choosing to live in a small house, not due to finances or anything. So I kind of wanted to like have those pieces shown because if a person had them, they probably had them for a reason. And I toyed with the idea of doing that wood wallpaper or paneling, which I love. Oh, I also really love this painting that came with City Living. I love the cultural stuff that they added, like the outfits they added to City Living, so much of the decor. I love the fact that they included so much more culture in this expansion. I'm just happy with everything that basically came in this expansion. I think they did a really great job with it. And I put a lot of plants up here because, again, like it's a small space and maybe it looks a little cluttered, but I kind of wanted to bring the outdoors in just because I felt like the person who would be living here would be spending a lot of time outdoors, not just staying indoors, and maybe they would want to bring some of that inside. Enjoying the outside, going on walks, maybe working outside by the pool, having a little party over by the pool. So I was trying to find something for this wall. I wanted to bring a little more interest to it, and was really actually, I really wanted like house numbers there. I thought it would be really cool to have some like vertical house numbers going on there. And I don't have any, so I ended up just using a little wall art piece that came, I think, with City Living. This one, yeah, this guy. I was just trying to figure out the colors, but I think it adds that nice like final touch of interest to that wall. This is definitely not your average house, so why not have some kind of interesting sculptural element? And I think that's pretty much it. So I will put in some kind of close-up shots of the house, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!